Right. Hi, everybody. Again, thank you for being here. Beth, I'm gonna start with you if you have any updates for the Child Care Advisory Council, or not Advisory Council, I'm so sorry. My brain right now. For the coalition. If you have any updates, if you'd like to share that with us, that would be so great. You're there.
I'm sorry. Now I was trying to unmute myself.
You're perfectly fine.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So there are a few things coming up. First off, our coalition meeting scheduled for tomorrow is going to be Zoom only, and we invite anybody to attend that. So if you are not part of our membership and you want to attend, if someone will let me know, I'll email you the link. Um, Several things are coming up. This Saturday, the 22nd, the North Texas Area United Way is having February Family Fun Day at our over on Bridge Street at our Help Me Grow Family Resource Center from 10 to 12. It is actually a recruiting event because if y'all don't know, we have Nurse Family Partnership, we have Hippie, we have Parents as Teachers. We also have a care coordinator and we have a 24/7 dad program. And those programs are all our home visiting programs are aimed at birth through ages 5. And if you're not familiar, the Nurse Family Partnership Program assigns a nurse to a woman who's pregnant, and that nurse stays with them until the child is 2 years old. That normally is for a first-time pregnancy, but we have an expansion grant that's allowing that to be more than a first-time pregnancy now. So if you know anyone who's in need of those services, of course, Hippie works with ages 2, 3, and 4, the parents of helping those parents learn how to teach their kids and prepare them for school. And Parents as Teachers works with ages 0 through 5. And actually goes into the home and works with the children, preparing them for school. So that's what that event is. We have, I'm trying to think, in March, the coalition is partnering with the Heart Gallery, and there's going to be an event available on Eventbrite. It is called it's Daniela Coates is the lady, and her presentation is about helping children deal with secondary trauma and stress. So that's going to be on Friday, March 28th at 5:30. We also have April, of course, is the big month for child abuse prevention with the CAPS committee and the adverse childhood experiences awareness that month as well. And so there'll be a lot of events happening that will be coming out on a flyer shortly. But I can tell you right now that April 26th, on that day, there will be, y'all hang with me, the Party for Prevention, which will be a lot of resources, family resources and those kind of things that will be downtown across from the Big Blue Bank from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. That same day is Baby Day. There will be a Baby Day event from, I believe it's 10 a.m. to noon at the Resource Center that day as well. On April 10th, the Public Health District is having their annual health and resource fair, and it is in the afternoon. I believe I don't have the times for it yet, but it's in the afternoon, like 4 to 6, 3 to 6, something to that frame. I will be sending that out via email. Region 9, I skipped over completely. Next, March 1st is having a teen day. If you have anybody that works with teens, that would be a great training opportunity for them. And I'm sure I've left something off, but that's everything I can think of right now.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Seems like there's a lot of events that are coming up. So I will definitely make sure to forward all of this stuff.
Perfect. Yes.
Yeah.
I'll get those emails. I'll try to get one out after we meet at Coalition tomorrow. And if I have more stuff, I'll condense it and get it all put back out by email as well.
right, and I'm gonna forward that email invitation for the Zoom meeting tomorrow to everybody after this meeting is over.
Oh, perfect. Thanks so much.
No
Appreciate it.
problem. Thank you
Mhm.
so much.
Uh-huh.
Another update, our TACey chapter, we've started meeting regularly with the people who are in charge of our chapter organization. We have a meeting next Monday to go over finances as well as future events and stuff like that. So as we get things planned, I will also be sending that stuff out as well. So the basis of this meeting today is kind of going to be directed toward providers and parents who are experiencing issues with our new childcare system for childcare assistance. So I would like to hear from, let's see, I've got 1, 2, 3 providers that are on here. I would like to hear of any issues that you guys are having in accordance with the launching of this new system. I may actually ask you guys to email me separately just with different issues that you're seeing in the system. That way, we can kind of like look at that stuff and send it off as needed. But any pertaining issues that are very detrimental at the moment, I would like to hear from you guys. So Chelsea, I'm going to pick on you first if you would like to go first.
I think I said it all basically in the email that I sent you. I tend to have a lot of providers in our areas reach out to me personally because they do know I'm on the board and council and stuff. And I know one of the biggest issues is, well, first off, just everyone trying to adjust to the 2 weeks at a time. And then on top of that, I know some providers are either missing kids or not getting paid the right amount for kids. And then I'm trying to think of what all. I probably should have wrote notes.
You're good. Put you on the
For the
spot.
provider side, yeah.
I
Um,
I know that they're currently working on a lot of bugs. And then with every launch of a new system, there's going to be issues clearly, just because there are so many different providers in so many different regions that they have to transfer information over from our old system to our new system. And in doing so, it wasn't going to be like an easy fit, clearly. But
yeah,
they are definitely working on stuff. We're having meetings on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays from 10 to 12, sometimes later than that, to ask questions and, voice our own personal concerns as well. And they are, like I said, they're working on it as much as possible to get all of these issues fixed. However, in
yeah,
the meantime, I want you guys to be able to voice your concerns and not be afraid to speak up. So if you have anything that's like immediate and you need assistance with, I want y'all to be able to contact me and we can work on it on our end to see if we can fix anything. But I know it is frustrating, and we're there with you. We're trying to learn the ins and outs of this as well, and we're trying to work through it. Definitely frustrating to say the least. However, I do feel that whenever everything does get fixed, that it is going to be easier, I guess, to use a system. But in the meantime, you just hang in there.
yeah. I know, and then I know that last email y'all had sent out to providers, explained it fairly well. But as far as the plan, was there ever a plan for it to actually be prepaid, or is that just what it meant to be like 2 weeks at a time?
Well, the verbiage on it at the beginning was a little more linear than it is now, just because we have had so many payment issues. I mean, we were just able to kind of get things worked out just last week. So, it is is it 2 weeks at a time? Donna, can you help me? Are you there? Or Tiffany?
I'm
Kayla,
here.
I'm here too. This is Lisa.
Yeah.
And yes, the goal was to get providers paid in advance instead of after the fact as it's been all along. And so, and it's because of the transition to the new platform and kind of everything happened at once. And when they rolled out the new platform, there, of course, always bugs to be worked out when something like that happens. And I think they were a little bit more critical issues. And they're trying to fix all of those bugs. And it's created some other issues. So, but the goal was in the beginning to get everybody on an advanced payment system.
Yes. That's what I was trying to say. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, it does seem though that whenever they do fix one thing, another issue kind of pops up. They're working really hard though to get everybody paid and taken care of. Other than that, are y'all having any issues with attendance or with your tablets, checking in kids, any of that stuff?
I will say personally for us, we transfer ours over from Brightwheel. I know there are some people that use the tablets that are having issues. And then I was only having issues with one location, which Mary is helping me fix right now. But just for some reason, it's not linking up. It's saying something about provider IDs, and then some of our parents are also having trouble with their, I guess, do they call them parent IDs? I'm not sure. Just the IDs not matching up for some reason, but I just keep telling them like it's probably just the new system, and hopefully we'll get the kinks worked out.
Chelsea,
Yes.
if you can, I'm sorry, this is Tiffany. I'm sorry, from the child care office. If you can get me a list of those children, I will look and see what's going on. Why they're
Okay.
not able to get in. Yeah, if you can
Perfect.
email it to me, please.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Sarah, do you have anything?
No, I don't.
And I'm sorry, you guys, if I accidentally just like leave, it's not because I'm fed up or anything like that. It's just because my internet is very unstable right now.
Do you mind me asking the providers that are reaching out to me, Tiffany, do you mind if I tell them to email you too? I know a lot of us are just emailing our mentors. And I think, I don't know, maybe we just need to be going directly towards you, or would it be better to go to our mentor?
Sorry, I'm kind of like Caleb. My internet keeps going in and out. What was that
That's
again?
okay. I just the providers that were having trouble, do they need to be emailing you directly also, or is going through mentors better? We just don't like to bombard you because we know y'all do a lot.
This is Donna. I'm the director over at
Yeah.
Child Care Services. I would like for them to go through their mentor.
Okay.
Obviously, if their mentor is not reaching back out to them in a timely manner, they can always either CC me. Mary Havens is the TRS Mentors manager. They can also CC her or just reach out to one of us. That way we'll get a faster response.
Okay. I know several of us in the area were reassigned to Mary, so that would be just go straight to Mary then.
Yeah, just go straight to Mary. Mary, we lost one of our TRS mentors, and we are currently interviewing and trying to replace that person. But in the meantime, all of Rhonda Gibbs' cases did go to Mary.
Perfect.
Yeah, and if you guys, Chelsea, since you do have a connection with other providers in your area, if you want to, if they have any complaints or anything like that, if you want to just have them email me, I can send that stuff off.
For sure, yeah.
Because I mean, the more feedback they get, whether it's positive or negative, kind of puts a timestamp on what needs to be done and what needs to be prioritized, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So we just want to get this, all fixed, taken care of, and make sure that you guys are taken care of, because that's what matters. If you guys are not taking care of, those kiddos can't be taken care of. And so like I said, I'm sorry for all of the frustration and everything that's been happening.
No, that's okay. I think a lot of us do understand, and that's why we haven't wanted to bombard you guys. But I like when they reach out to me, I just want to be able to tell them like, okay, well, they told me directly to go ahead and, go through your mentor, and then, emails, or you can always email Tiffany too and Kayla, and it's just
Yeah.
nice to know like what to relay to them.
Yeah, yeah. And please do not ever feel like you're gonna bombard us. We want to hear your feedback.
Well, we know how much y'all have on your plate too, so we just feel bad.
Please don't. Please don't feel bad. With that being said, hang on 1 second. I'm so sorry. I'm not sure if y'all got my email, but my child had to come home early because she has a fever and flu-like symptoms, so that's why I'm kind of back and forth right now. Let's see. So as far as the childcare system goes, like I said, it's a work in progress. They're working on it every single day, and we are working through it as well. And hopefully it just kind of keeps getting better and better every single day. And then on that, I kind of got a little bit of an update before the meeting, before everybody showed up in this meeting, that Childcare Partners Vernon is closing on February 28th. So that region now is going to have an abundance of kids who do not have really any place to go because Vernon doesn't have another secure center for them to go to. So that's I think I'm cutting out. Can y'all hear me? I'm so sorry.
Yes, I can.
Okay, sorry. So that's kind of not something that I was expecting to hear today.
Do they
If-
have a partnership with the school, or are they no longer partnering with you?
They did have a partnership with the school, and as of now, I don't have a whole lot of additional information. I actually was on that whenever they started it, helping with that partnership. So I know that a lot of things have been going on in that sector as far as childcare goes. So I'm kind of curious to see how that's going to turn out. But in the meantime, I'm assuming so. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the chat too.
Yeah, sorry, Kayla. I didn't know if it was better to unmute.
Yeah, you go ahead and unmute.
Yeah, so, yeah, done deal on that closure?
Donna.
Yes, it has been confirmed today that they are closing, 2/28. And we're in the process of reaching out to the kids and trying to get them moved.
I know I've had even a couple of parents reach out to even Juana and Pro, like they're willing even to drive 30 minutes just to have daycare.
Yeah, I mean, it's a huge issue because it's not.
Yes, it's a huge demand in Vernon, and a lot of the calls that I'm getting is for under 18 months, and I'm not able to start them until they're 18 months, but I don't have any openings right now. But I really hate this for Vernon because that's 45 kids that don't have a place to go. That's a lot of kids.
And unfortunately, I mean, like Sarah said, driving us to take kids to, it's a kind of a huge inconvenience for sure. And again, kind of a shock also because I don't really have any answers, and there aren't, unless there are any people who are willing to go through the process of opening a daycare in that region, then like where are these kids gonna go?
One thing that our office can do, is if any contracted provider in that area, if they have the rooms and maybe the staff to provide care for more kids. They just don't have the furniture, the items that they need, like the educational items that are required. We can help with that. We have a needs assessment, quality, a little bit of money to help with maybe if you have the room and staff to set up an infant room, you just need the cribs and the changing table and those kind of things, we can help. So if you are one of those providers and have the room and the staff, reach out to your TRS mentor and let them know that you're interested in that.
So Donna, that outreach has already happened with the facilities and the places there in Vernon.
There was a post on Facebook today from one of the moms with her children attended Child Care Partners, and I'm trying to pull it up right now. And of course, I'm having internet problems right now.
It's
And
so cold.
she feels like the board made the decision and didn't think about the parents and the families. Here, let me find it. She said, Child Care Partners filled a massive need for childcare in Vernon. After much reassurance from Child Care Partners, they were not closing because there was a rumor in January that they were. They got a note 30 days later stating they are closing without any explanation. Not only are the parents shocked, so are the teachers who are now without a job. We as a community had very high hopes from Child Care Partners, and they have done nothing but let us down time and time again. This organization lacks ethics and professionalism. Our community is very disappointed, shocked, and frustrated. My child specifically has a disability. He had just started making progress and was doing so well. Now all of our kids are being uprooted from the safe place they know, and we are all left with nothing. It's just absolutely terrible. I would be careful leaving my child with them or working for them if this is how they treat others. That was posted on Facebook.
On Facebook.
For a parent, from a parent, yes.
I just thought with the partnership with the school that, I don't know, maybe the school would have stepped in or something.
Well, they did. They went to Vernon. Now, all of this is hearsay. And Vernon provided the building, and they don't have to pay rent. They don't have to pay any bills. And they asked for more money. And Vernon said, I don't know what else you want us to do. So I don't know if it's a funding thing. I mean, I don't understand that. Again, I don't know all of the details. But Vernon provided the building and everything. So I don't know what else they needed. I don't understand why the board made the decision.
This is Lisa, and I'm the executive director for the Workforce Board, and I cannot speak for Child Care Partners. I do know, however, that they've had some a change in leadership. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. This is the first I'm hearing that they're closing. I was not aware of that. So, you know, I'm wondering because we actually assisted them with some of the furniture and things to even open that up. So, I will get with my team after this meeting. Because again, this is the first time I've heard of that. And, you know, if there's other providers out there, if the school, you know, would want to continue a relationship with another provider, yeah, I think there's more that needs to be looked into this. But I do know that there's been a change in leadership at Child Care Partners. And that's honestly, that's all that I know. So.
Thank you so much. I will try and let them know. Do you know like who they could contact?
Maybe they could contact the school to get more information since there was a partnership.
That's what I was thinking. I just didn't know if you knew like a name.
Kayla, who is
There was someone that they had a contact from the school.
The superintendent is his name is Kermit.
Oh yeah, Ward, I think.
Kermit Ward, yes, that's his.
Yeah, that might be a place to start.
Okay.
you know, because like I said, I know that they really wanted that there and it was a needed service in that area. So it would be great maybe if someone else could step in. But again, I just, we will certainly discuss that.
Yeah, Lisa, I think either someone like you or someone from your team, because I'm sure the superintendent, just from the perspective of the superintendent, of course, is going to want to do the best he can to keep community resources going. But if there
Right.
was an unreasonable ask or something else, so I'm not sure that there's a lot that he can tell parents per se, but that's what I was saying about maybe there's still room to find out what their position is on supporting that
Right, right.
staying open
Yes.
somehow.
Yes, Kayla and I will discuss it after this meeting and yes.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a shocking update. So sorry. But I just feel like within the childcare community, those are things that we need to bring up and talk about as soon as we hear about them, just so we can kind of put our heads together and kind of figure out how to alleviate this situation, because it's a lot of parents who are not going to be able to take their kids to daycare, you know, to go to work, and you know, it's an issue as is, with the, you know, the lack of daycares in our surrounding counties and everything. So anything that you guys hear in the background, please email me so that we can have that information, so that we can continue to work our hardest to make sure that these kiddos are taken care of. And Lynn, I appreciate you so much for bringing that to my attention right before this meeting started, because I had no idea.
Yes, I didn't either till yesterday. And the letter that was sent out, it was sent out on Valentine's Day. So when was that? Friday. That's when I found out, Valentine's Day. And it said that with heavy heart, we regret to inform you that Child Care Partners Board has decided to close the doors at our Vernon Center. Vernon ISD has made every effort to ensure the success of our center through the use of facilities, utilities, and technology. Unfortunately, after many months, the Child Care Partners Board has concluded that no sufficient solution has been found to continue services at this location. So I was just really confused by that.
Yeah, I'm also very confused by that.
It says if you have any questions to contact Alicia Myrick, Myrick, and there's a phone number. Do you need that phone number?
You mind?
It is 940-766-4332.
So that's at the main Child Care Partners office.
She's the one that signed the letter.
I'm wondering if she's, I don't know, maybe she's the president of the board, or maybe the interim executive director. Okay. Well, again, thank you for bringing that to my attention.
You're welcome.
I see a familiar person on here that popped on that I would like to introduce you guys to. Beth Bernard and me, Nikki Davis, Christy Kelton, and Jane Ann Bruner are the ones who are working together on the Tacey chapter here. So Beth, if you don't mind me calling you out for just a moment, just to kind of give everybody an update on our Tacey chapter.
Sure. Hello,
Yeah.
everybody.
Hi.
We have been approved to start our new chapter. And we are meeting about twice a month. Once a month, it's just our team. And then once a month, we're meeting with Tacey leadership to kind of hear what other chapters are doing and get all of our ducks in a row, I guess. The leadership at Tacey has recently changed. And so we are the very first chapter that the current leader is going to be helping through the process of becoming a new chapter. So We're learning a lot all together, which is kind of fun. And we're hoping that by towards the end of the spring, we'll be able to start offering some Tacey sponsored events and starting to collect membership. We will be sharing that at several Region 9 events this spring, at the Lunch and Learn at MSU next Friday. And then I think there's a couple other places where we're sharing the new information. So be on the lookout, and you guys join us when y'all see anything Tacey related. Y'all fill out the form for us and join us because we would love to have all of you.
Thank you so much. And this is information that I will be forwarding to our advisory council as well. So like she said, just be on the lookout. Anything Tacey related, Early Childhood Coalition related, anything within our community that has a positive impact on early childhood education, I'm going to make sure that everybody is a part of and aware of. That way we can all kind of work together to improve the lives of the kiddos in our counties and communities. So does anybody have anything else that they would like to share or talk about today? It's really hard when I can't see faces, but at the same time, my internet just cannot handle it today. So I am so sorry. And I really do appreciate everybody for being here. If nobody has anything else, I'm going to end this meeting. I will make sure to send out the recording to everybody, as well as any information that we talked about in this meeting today. Any additional information that you guys have in the future, please make sure to email me about. And with that, I will go ahead and stop this recording.